Hello again, everybody. This is Casey Kasem, and it's Saturday night, March 18th, 1989. If you're listening right now, in your car, at home, wherever you are, I want to tell you, we have a very special guest in the studio tonight. Someone who's been in the headlines for the past 2 weeks. Someone who's caused more controversy than anyone in music right now. Someone brave enough to sit down and talk about what really happened. Madonna is here, in the studio, right now. Welcome Madonna. Madonna: thanks for having me. Casey, I know this has been intense. Casey, intense is one word for it. 2 weeks ago, you released the biggest Pepsi commercial in history. $5 million deal. The most expensive sponsorship ever. And then, 1 day later, you released a music video for Like a Prayer. And all hell broke loose. Let's talk about it. Because I think people deserve to hear your side of the story. And I think there's a young woman out there, Maria, who needs to hear what you have to say. But first, for anyone who's been living under a rock for 2 weeks, let me set the scene. Casey, Madonna, let's start at the beginning. January 1989, you sign with Pepsi. $5 million. At the time, was that the biggest sponsorship deal ever? Madonna, it was huge. Pepsi wanted to be associated with youth culture, with rebellion, with something exciting, and they wanted me. They wanted Madonna, the girl who pushed boundaries, who said what she wanted, who didn't apologize. Casey, and what did they want from you? Madonna, my new song, Like a Prayer. They wanted to premiere it in their commercial. Before anyone else heard it, before radio, before MTV, Pepsi would have the exclusive, and in return, they'd pay me $5 million and give me the platform to reach 250 million people. Worldwide. Casey: 250 million people. That's bigger than the Super Bowl. Madonna: exactly. It was brilliant. At least, that's what we all thought. Casey, so you made the commercial. Tell me about it. Madonna: it was beautiful. Actually, nostalgic. I'm watching my younger self, my 8th birthday party. Innocent, sweet. Making a wish. The whole thing was about childhood and memories and dreams. Very Pepsi, very safe, very not me, looking back. Casey, and the song in the commercial, Madonna, it was like a prayer. But just the music, just the melody, not the full video, not the imagery, just the song, beautiful, gospel-inspired, uplifting. Pepsi, loved it. Casey, March 2nd, 1989. The commercial airs worldwide. 250 million people watch. Madonna's Pepsi commercial during primetime. How did that feel? Madonna: surreal. I mean, I'd done commercials before, but this was different. This was me at the peak of my career. This was global. This was everything, Casey. And then, March 3rd, 1 day later, you released the actual music video. Madonna laughs. Yeah, 1 day later. Casey, Madonna, what were you thinking? Casey, Madonna, I want to read you a letter. It came to me 3 days ago, from a young woman named Maria. She's 17 years old. She lives in a small town in Texas, and your video changed her life. But not in the way you might think. Madonna: okay. Casey, can I read it? Madonna: please. Casey, reading the letter. Dear Casey, my name is Maria. I'm 17. I live in a small town in Texas with my parents and 3 brothers. We're Catholic. Very Catholic. Church, every Sunday. Prayer, every night. Crucifix in every room. 2 weeks ago, I saw Madonna's Like a Prayer video. I recorded it off MTV. Watched it alone in my room. And it changed everything. I saw Madonna questioning, challenging, refusing to accept the version of faith that was handed to her. I saw her kissing a black Jesus. I saw her dancing in front of burning crosses. I saw her refusing to be silent, and I thought, that's what I want. I want to question. I want to challenge. I want to be brave enough to say what I think instead of what I'm supposed to think. So I showed the video to my parents. I told them I thought it was beautiful, that it was art, that Madonna was brave. My father exploded. He said Madonna was evil, satanic, corrupting me. He said if I defended her, I was defending blasphemy. He gave me a choice: denounce Madonna, admit the video is wrong, or leave. I couldn't do it, Casey. I couldn't lie. So I left. I'm staying with a friend now. My parents won't talk to me. My brothers won't talk to me. I'm 17 years old and my family disowned me because I defended an artist. Because I said I believed in questioning, in thinking for myself. Casey, I need Madonna to know. Her video didn't corrupt me. It freed me. It showed me I don't have to accept everything I'm told. I can think. I can question. I can be myself, but it cost me everything. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix this. But I needed to tell someone. And I needed Madonna to know that her art mattered. Even if it cost me my family. Maria, Texas, Madonahas. Casey, I need people to understand something. The video, I made the real video for Like a Prayer. That's art. That's what the song is actually about. The Pepsi commercial was advertising. It was a version of the song, but it wasn't the truth of the song. Casey, walk me through the video. Because I've seen it. A lot of people have seen it, and it's intense. Madonna, it's about faith, about questioning, about the relationship between the sacred and the profane. It opens with me witnessing a crime. A woman is attacked. A black man tries to help her. The police arrest him instead. Wrong place, wrong time. Racism. I go into a church, I pray. I see a statue of a saint come to life, a black saint, a black Jesus. I kiss him, not sexually, spiritually, but it looks sexual because we've been taught that anything physical in a religious context is blasphemy. There are burning crosses, not celebrating them, condemning them. The KKK, racism, violence. I'm showing the darkness that exists. I dance in front of those crosses. I'm defiant. I'm saying, I will not be silent. I will not be small. I will not pretend this doesn't exist. And yes, there's stigmata. Blood on my hands. The wounds of Christ. Because we all carry wounds. We all suffer. That's what faith is about. Suffering and redemption. Casey. And that's not what Pepsi signed up for. Madonna laughs bitterly. No, that's definitely not what Pepsi signed up for. Casey. The video aired March 3rd. What happened next? Madonna. The phones started ringing. Catholic groups, the Vatican, conservative organizations, they were furious. They called it blasphemy, sacrilege, offensive, disgusting. They said I was mocking Christianity, mocking Jesus, mocking everything sacred. And Pepsi panicked. Casey, they pulled the commercial. Madonna: one day. The commercial aired for 1 day. Then Pepsi pulled it. Completely worldwide. Gone, like it never existed. Casey, did they ask you to change the video? Madonna, they asked me to pull the video, to apologize, to make it go away, and I said no. Casey: why? Madonna, because it's my art, because it's the truth, because if I back down every time someone is offended, I might as well not make art at all. Casey, but it cost you. The backlash was huge. Madonna: MTV banned it in some countries. Italy, my father's homeland, banned it completely. The Vatican condemned me. The Pope condemned me. Religious groups organized boycotts, not just of me, of Pepsi. That's why they pulled the commercial. They were scared. Casey, were you scared? Madonna: pause. Yeah, I was scared. Not of losing money or fame, but of being misunderstood. I made that video because I believe in something. I believe we need to question. We need to challenge. We need to look at the darkness and not turn away. And people reduced it to Madonna kissing a black Jesus. Like that was the point. Like I was trying to shock for shock's sake. Casey, what was the point? Madonna: the point is, love is love. Divinity is divinity. Skin color doesn't matter. Racism is real. Violence is real. And faith real. Faith means questioning, means struggling, means not accepting easy answers. Casey, and Pepsi didn't want that conversation. Madonna: Pepsi wanted to sell soda. I wanted to make art. Those two things don't always go together. Casey, did you have to give the $5 million back? Madonna smiles: no. The contract said they had to pay me whether they used the commercial or not. So they paid me $5 million for 1 day of airtime. Casey, best deal in history. Madonna laughs, not for Pepsi. Casey: Madonna, what do you say to Maria? Madonna: long pause, emotional, oh my God. Casey: can we call her? Casey: what? Madonna: can we call her? Right now, on air. I need to talk to her. Casey: you want to call Maria? Live. Madonna: yes please, if she's listening. If she hears this, Maria, if you're out there, call this studio. Right now. I need to talk to you. Casey: you heard her. Everybody. Maria, if you're listening, call the studio. The number is, gives number. Madonna wants to talk to you. Pause. Madonna, while we wait, what are you feeling right now? Madonna: I'm feeling. Casey: this is what I was afraid of. Not the controversy, not the backlash from the church or Pepsi or whoever. This is a 70-year-old girl losing her family because she defended me, because she saw something in my art that spoke to her. Casey: you didn't tell her to leave her family. Madonna: no, but my art inspired her to speak up, and that cost her everything. Casey: is that your fault? Madonna: I don't know, is it? I make art that challenges people, that asks them to think differently. And sometimes, thinking differently costs something. For Maria, it cost her family. Casey: do you regret making the video? Madonna: no, I don't. Because for every Maria who lost her family, there are thousands of girls who saw that video and felt less alone. Who saw a woman refusing to be silenced and thought, maybe I don't have to be silent either. But God, I wish Maria didn't have to pay this price. Casey: the phone's ringing. Hold on. Pause. It's her. It's Maria. Madonna: put her through. The call. Casey: Maria. Maria, on phone. Crying: yes. Oh my God, is this real? Casey: it's real. You're live on American Top 40, and Madonna is here. She wants to talk to you. Maria: sobbing Madonna. Madonna: hi Maria, I'm here. Maria: I can't believe this. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to cause problems. Your video meant so much to me, and Madonna: stop. Maria: stop. You have nothing to apologize for. Nothing. Do you hear me? Maria: but my family. Madonna: your family is wrong. I'm sorry, but they're wrong. Not about their faith, not about their beliefs, but about punishing you for thinking, for questioning, for being brave enough to say what you believe. Maria: They said I was defending blasphemy. Madonna: Maria. That video is not blasphemy. It's about faith. Real faith. The kind that questions and struggles and refuses easy answers. The kind that looks at racism and violence and hatred and says, this is wrong. We can do better. Your parents are scared. They're scared of change. Scared of their daughter thinking differently than they do. Scared of losing control, and I get it. I understand fear. But Maria, they should be proud of you. Maria: proud. Madonna, you stood up for what you believe. You refused to lie. You refused to be silent just because it was easier. You chose truth over comfort. That's not corruption, Maria. That's courage. Maria: I lost my family. Madonna: I know, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But Maria, listen to me. You're 17 years old. Your life is just beginning. And you've already learned the most important lesson. You cannot betray yourself to make other people comfortable. Maria: but what do I do now? Madonna: you keep going. You finish school. You build your own life. You find people who love you for who you are, not who they want you to be. And maybe your family comes around. Maybe they realize that loving you is more important than controlling you. But Maria, even if they don't, you survive. You thrive. You become the person you're meant to be. Maria: are you sure? Madonna: I'm sure. Maria: when I was your age, I left Michigan, left my family, moved to New York with $35 in my pocket. My father thought I was crazy, thought I'd fail, thought I should get married and have kids and be normal. And I said no. I said, this is my life. I'm going to live it my way. And it was terrifying, but it was also the best decision I ever made. You're doing the same thing. You're choosing yourself. And that's not selfish, Maria. That's survival. Maria: thank you. Thank you. Madonna: Maria. Give Casey your address. I'm sending you something. Maria: what? Madonna: a check for $5,000. That's from the Pepsi deal. The controversy money. I want you to have it. For school, for rent, for whatever you need to start your life. Maria: I can't accept that. Madonna: yes, you can. You defended my art when it cost you everything. This is the least I can do. Take the money. Maria: use it to build the life you deserve. Maria, crying: I don't know what to say. Madonna: say you'll keep going. Say you'll keep being brave. Say you'll keep questioning and thinking and refusing to be silent. That's all I need to hear. Maria: I will. I promise. Madonna: good. And Maria: if your family doesn't come around, you call me. Okay, you call this station. You get in touch. Because you're not alone. You hear me? You are not alone. Maria: thank you. Thank you so much, Casey. Maria: we're going to play a song for you now. From Madonna: this is like a prayer. The song that started everything. The song that freed you. Maria: thank you, Casey. Thank you, Madonna. Thank you for seeing me. Madonna: I see you. Maria: we all see you. And you're beautiful. After the call. Casey: Madonna. That was, I don't even have words. Madonna: Casey, can I say something? To everyone listening, Casey: of course. Madonna: this is what art is supposed to do. It's supposed to make you think, make you question, make you uncomfortable. If everyone just nods along and says that's nice, then it's not art, it's decoration. Like a prayer made people uncomfortable. It made them angry. It made them question their beliefs. And that's good. That's what I wanted, but I never wanted Maria to lose her family. I never wanted a 17-year-old girl to be punished for defending me. And if there are other Marias out there, other kids who spoke up and paid a price, I want you to know, it gets better. You will find your people. You will build your own family. You will create a life where you don't have to hide or pretend or shrink yourself to make others comfortable. And to the parents out there, to Maria's parents, if they're listening, I'm not your enemy. I'm not trying to corrupt your children. I'm trying to show them that it's okay to think, to question, to be themselves. You can disagree with me. You can hate my video. You can think I'm going to hell. But don't punish your kids for thinking differently. Don't disown them for being brave. Because one day, you're going to regret that. And you're going to realize you lost something precious over a music video. Casey, do you think they're listening? Madonna: I hope so. For Maria's sake, I really hope so. Casey: what happens now? With Pepsi? With the video? With all of this? Madonna: Pepsi is done. They made their choice. They chose safety over truth. That's fine. That's their right. The video stays. MTV can ban it. Countries can ban it. But it exists. And people who need to see it will find it. And Maria gets her $5,000. And hopefully, she gets her family back. And if not, she gets a life worth living. Casey: Madonna, thank you for being here. Thank you for being honest. Thank you for being brave enough to sit down and talk about this. Madonna: thank you for letting me, and thank you for giving Maria a voice. Casey, before you go, one more thing. We're going to play like a prayer. The full song. For Maria, for everyone who's ever felt alone. For everyone who's ever had to choose between being themselves and being accepted. Madonna: anything else you want to say? Madonna: just this. Be yourself, always, no matter what it costs. Because pretending to be someone else costs more. Casey Kasem: Madonna. Everybody, give it up. Applause. We're going to play like a prayer now. This is for Maria. This is for everyone who's ever been brave enough to question, to challenge, to refuse to be silent. Madonna's Like a Prayer. The song that got her fired by Pepsi. The song that cost a 17-year-old girl her family. The song that freed her anyway. Keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars. And Maria, wherever you are tonight, in your friend's house in Texas, know this, you are not alone. Madonna sees you. I see you. We all see you, and you're going to be okay. Good night, everybody. 2 weeks later, Maria's parents called her. They'd heard the radio show. They'd heard Madonna. They'd heard their daughter's voice, scared and brave and honest. They asked her to come home. Maria went. They talked. Really talked. For the first time in years, maybe ever. They didn't agree on everything. They still didn't like the video, but they loved their daughter. And they realized that love mattered more than being right. Maria graduated high school, went to college, studied art, became a filmmaker, made documentaries about faith and identity and the courage to question. She never forgot Madonna, never forgot the night a superstar stopped everything to talk to her, to see her, to tell her she mattered. In 2005, Maria sent Madonna a copy of her first film, a documentary about religious freedom and family. It won awards, got critical acclaim, changed conversations. Madonna sent back a note. I'm proud of you, Maria. Keep questioning, keep creating, keep being brave. That note is framed on Maria's wall, next to a picture of a 17-year-old girl who chose truth over comfort, who chose herself over acceptance, who lost everything and gained herself. Like a Prayer went to #1, stayed there for weeks. The album sold 15 million copies. Madonna won, Pepsi lost, and somewhere in Texas, a girl learned that being yourself is worth any price.